محمد وآل محمد صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Welcome all you kids here and parents. It's the first program of the Icon, inshallah. We are conducting here as a Quran recitation and the Adhan competition. I will have Brother Sheikh, please, Sheikh Bilal, to please be seated, because we also have a program with Brother On here, On Dharsi, for his Khatme Quran, inshallah. So Brother Sheikh Bilal will, inshallah, tell him to, which surah he should recite, and he will recite the surah, inshallah, for his Khatme Quran, and I will request Brother Sheikh Bilal afterwards to pray for his, inshallah, for the rest of his life, to onwards be in the nur of Quran, inshallah. Send a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
All right. It is a Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It is a very special and important thing to recite the entirety of the Quran. It is something we should do, and it's something we should do especially in the month of Ramadan, where each verse, reciting one verse of Quran, is equal in reward to reciting the entire Quran in any other month. So as such, Owen, let's inshallah start with the recitation from here, and then we'll do one more recitation after that, and then we'll recite a dua together, all right? All right. Ready?
Let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ahdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. Sirata allazina an'amta alayhim. Khayril maghdubi alayhim waladh-dhalin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, malakin nas, ilahin nas, min sharri waswasil khannas, allazi yuwaswisu fi sudurin nas, min al-jinnati wan nas. Wallahu al-azim.
It's all right, you're good. All right. When we complete a recitation of the Quran, there's a dua that's recommended for us to recite. And inshallah, we'll recite this dua together. I'd like everybody to raise their hands and make this dua together for On and for everyone sitting here that we can benefit from it, right? I'll read it and you follow after me, all right? Ready? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma
inni
qad
qara'tu ma qadayta li min kitabika alladhi anzaltahu ala nabiyyika as-sadiq فلك الحمد ربنا اللهم اجعلني ممن أحل حلاله وحرم حرامه وآمن بمحكمه ومتشابهه واجعله لي أنسا في قبري وأنسا في حشري وأنسا في نشري واجعلني ممن ترقيه بكل آية قرأتها لي درجة في أعلى عليين Ameen Rabbal Alameen.
آمين رب العالمين.
So this dua that we recited, Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
صل على محمد وآل محمد.
In this dua that we recited for On, we recited that, O Allah, certainly we have recited what you have revealed in your holy book to our beloved, truthful Holy Prophet. To you is blessings, our Lord, for giving us this bounty. O Allah, make me someone who believes in the halal that you have taught in this Quran and avoids the haram that you have taught in this Quran, and the one who listens to the commands that you have given in here and listens to the instructions and lessons you have placed for us. And make this Quran for me a resource by which that I am helped in my grave, a resource by which I am helped on the Day of Judgment, and a resource by which I am helped in receiving my reward with you. And make me someone who benefits from all of the verses of this Quran that I have recited, and raise for me a status for every verse that I have recited amongst the most noble people that you have on the Day of Judgment. Ameen Rabbal Alameen.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Congratulations, Owen. And inshallah, we get to recite this dua together for each and every one of you that are sitting here. All right? Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Do I leave? Do I go?
You issue or somebody else first? Okay, so you can go sit down.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sheikh Bilal. One thing I would like to let you guys know that the Maulana that who taught Quran, our brother On, he's from Qom, Maulana Naib, and he was unable to join us online, but we do record it for him on, so he will take a look at this ceremony, inshallah. And definitely he has big blessings and praise for you all the time, inshallah. Send a loud salawat for brother On for his health and wealth, inshallah, in the rest of the life. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now properly we're gonna start the program, inshallah. How much time do I have here? By what time we have to conclude? 6:30 we will conclude, inshallah. Okay, inshallah. So now I started with brother Ali Raza. He's gonna recite he's gonna do the Adhan, I guess. Brother Ali Raza, please come forward. He's 5-year-old, mashallah.
Chalo. Okay, sit properly. Okay.
Allah.
Hold on. Okay. Ali tasveer le. Chalo. Tasveer. Look at push the pause button. Okay. Good to go? Chalo, okay, hold on. Yes. Hold on. Chalo.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Aliyan Waliyullah. Ashhadu anna Aliyan Waliyullah.
MashaAllah, very good job. Brother Ali Raza, please send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now I have another 5-year-old here, brother. Inshallah, I will call upon him as soon as the judges will ask me to go ahead. So, okay. So, brother Raza Hussain, he's here, and I will please. Brother Raza Hussain, yes. Shabash, mashallah. Good.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
Shabash, yes.
Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna waliyan waliyallah. Ashhadu anna aliyan waliyallah. Hayya al salah, hayya al salah, hayya al falah, hayya al falah. Hayya Allah, hayya Rahman, hayya Allah, hayya Rahman. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wajjal farajahu. MashaAllah, very good job. Listen, the point is here, if somebody, let's say he's just a 5-year-old, okay? So it's a great honor that he come here and he recited in front of you. It's with a great courage. So you should send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Wajjal faraj. His older brother, actually he has to go somewhere. So he's 8-year-old, I believe. 9. He's 9-year-old. I was calling upon him earlier because he has to go somewhere with his family, and we respect that. But we don't want to miss him without listening him. We won't let him go. So inshallah, please, judges, just mark. He's a brother, 9-year-old. So Heather Hussain. So I will call upon Heather Hussain, and please do the adhan here. Bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Ashhadu anna aliyan waliyallah. أشهد أن عليا ولي الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله صلوا عليه
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farj. Yes, yes. One more thing. When you do the guys azan, you know, or recite something like that, you should be facing toward the Kaaba, right? And Kaaba is this way. So inshallah. Okay. The judges say it's not necessary because we are not doing it. It's just a competition. I'm sorry. So that was just a suggestion. So inshallah. One more thing I will mention, whoever is watching online and sitting here, that nothing has been, I did not put anything like make people go back and forth. I just copy it the way they signed online, so in the sequence. So don't think that I'm putting someone back and forth. So it's just age-wise, everything is in a sequence as they signed on, okay, in the website. So now next brother that I call upon is Mujtaba Raza. MashaAllah. Bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This gentleman, he is also the Zaire Imam Hussein and Imam Rida also. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله الله
صل على محمد وآل محمد. Please send a loud salawat for Brother Mujtaba Raza. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjam. What the concept is here, that you know your beliefs, right? MashaAllah, he did the combination of Adhan and Iqamat. MashaAllah. So that's another, at least he know what he's doing. Everybody knows that before the namaz, you do the Adhan, then you do the Iqamah. So MashaAllah. Send another loud salawat for Brother Mujtaba. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. If you guys will not be focused on me, I will not call up your name. If somebody is not focused, when I'm talking, I will not call their name. Okay? Is that a deal? Okay. So next, mashallah, now I have name of Brother Qasim Abbas Zaidi. Brother Qasim Abbas, mashallah, mashallah. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Confident, ready? Mashallah. Good.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah. What
Judges
just happened?
Judges said, just wait. What can he? How old are you, Qasim?
6.
He's 6 also. Mashallah. So please, okay, Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, ashhadu anna Ali al-Wali Allah, ashhadu anna Ali al-Hajjatullah, hayya al-salah, hayya al-salah, hayya al-falah, hayya al-falah, hayya al-khayr al-amal, hayya al-khayr al-amal. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
MashaAllah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah. MashaAllah. Send a loud salawat for Brother Qasim here. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. When you said a loud salawat for this one, so I would say, if I said lower salawat, how are you going to recite? Tell me. So send a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil. Now, very rushly and rapidly, I'm keep on going with this list. So now next name is Sayyid Shuja Jafri. I just put the name here, not the year. So when you come here, you're gonna let judges know how old are you, okay? So Sayyid Shuja Jafri. So how old are you? 7. Sheikh Bilal, brother Akil, he's brother 7-year-old. Okay. Can he start? Shuja Jafri. 7.
A'udzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, ashhadu anna Aliyyun waliyullah, hey, ashhadu anna Aliyyun hujjatullah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala khairul amal, hayya ala khairul amal. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah. MashaAllah. This was Sayyid Shuja Jafri. So please send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. So now next person is, I have here Sayyid Ahmad Jafri. Ahmad, right here. See Ahmad Jafri. How? Oh, okay. This brother is 6-year-old, judges. Okay? Sayyid Ahmad Jafri. So I'm waiting on you whenever you sit. Okay.
A'udzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا حجة الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farj. MashaAllah, very nice. Well done, and please send a loud salawat for Sayyid Ahmad Jafri. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farj. Now I call upon Muhammad Azlan. Is Muhammad Azlan here? Muhammad Azlan? Sequence? No, as I said, somehow, I don't know, whatever the list I have in the sequence, I'm going by. So, his name will be here, inshallah. If it's not, if I didn't call up to the end, let me know, okay? So, it should be here. So, first of all, right now, is Muhammad Azlan here? He's on his way? Okay, we will keep his chance, inshallah, while we're going here. So, John Abbas Merchant. Do we have John Abbas Merchant? No, Merchant. Okay, he's not here yet, okay. Okay, next one is Elia Hassan Bootwala. Elia Hassan Bootwala. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, this English and Urdu combination over here we put down. So if I pronounce it wrong, I really please excuse me for that. Ahil Hassan Bootwala, inshallah. So how old are you, brother? 8. So why are you so scared? Just calm down, chill. No problem. Inshallah. Okay. So brother 8, he's 8-year-old, and Ahil Hassan Bootwala, mashallah. You ready? Okay. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله ووصي رسول الله وخليفته بلا فاس عليه الصلاة والسلام اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد هيا على الصلاة هيا على الصلاة هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح هيا على خير الأمل هيا على خير الأمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعجل فرجه. MashaAllah. This is our brother Ahil Hassan Bootwala. MashaAllah. Send a loud salawat for him. Good job. Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farj. Again, I see everybody, some people they're talking each other instead of focusing me. Yeah? Eyes on me, right? Okay. So just please watch me, and otherwise I will not call your name. I'm telling you. So you won't get the goodie bag even though. So if you want at least a goodie bag, so at least watch me. Okay? Now I'm calling brother, oh my God, that was Muhammad Ali Zaidi. He's 8-year-old. Arams, the way I said, Arams, okay. Whenever the judges say, inshallah. So.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه سلموا تسليما. سبحان الله الحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله عليه السلام أشهد أن عليا ولي الله هيا على السلام هيا على السلام هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح هيا على خير العمل هيا على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم.
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjah. This was Muhammad Ali Zaidi, so please send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjah. Now I call upon Sayyid Ali Jafri. Brother Sayyid Ali Jafri, yes. So it was in the sequence, brother was asking. Okay, so this brother is 8-year-old. So whenever the judges say, inshallah, we'll be ready. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا حجة الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله اللهم صل على محمد
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, very nice. MashaAllah, very good, very good. Brother Sayyid Ali Jafri, he was. Please send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajif. Still, I'm listening, hearing a little bit like bzz, 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 bzz. So, please, no more like that, okay? Okay, got it? Okay, good job. So now, who is the next one? I called before, Brother Muhammad Azlan Chadriwala. So he's here, mashallah, he was on his way. I know there was a lot of traffic. So he still make it here, mashallah. How old are you? 6. Mashallah, he's a 6-year-old and now he's gonna recite the Adhan, right? Mashallah, very nice. Please send a loud salawat. Now. صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعلى
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله أشهد أن حجة الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على خير حي على هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح هيا على خير العمل هيا على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
MashaAllah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjahu. MashaAllah, it was brother Muhammad Azlan. Please send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjahu. You want to come join me? Okay. Good job. Okay, now next person we have here, Brother Ali Jawad. Brother Ali Jawad. Is Brother Ali Jawad here? Huh? No? Okay. He goes no. Okay. So Brother Ali Jawad right now, he's not here. Okay. Hadi Ramzan yes. You tell me. I don't know. Tell me. What is the name? Okay. Hadi Dijani, right? Dijani? Oh. Dijani, okay. So, okay. You said your name.
Okay.
Hadi?
Dejani
Hadi Dijani. Now I'm right?
no Dejani
Okay, no, I'm still wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay. So, now, inshallah, how old are you?
9
9, mashallah. He's 9-year old and he's performing the Adhan here, inshallah, in front of everybody. And everybody see if, you know, how he does, mashallah. Okay? Okay. Send a loud salawat for him so he can start. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Shabash.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن علي ولي الله أشهد أن علي ولي الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير الأمل حي على خير الأمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. It's okay, it's just I don't want them to be looking there. So that's what it says. So, as long as they're not showing there. So just send a loud salawat for brother, again, the Ramzan Dijan. Okay. Just send a loud salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Well done, very good, well done. And now I'm gonna just throw one question. Quick question with the, okay. Let's say who's gonna tell me the first muadhin of the Islam? No, you're too old. The first muadhin of the Islam. Okay, he pick up his hand first. Bismillah. MashaAllah, Hazrat Bilal, send a loud salawat for him. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. And he was a favorite muazzin of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. MashaAllah. Now next, I'm gonna call brother Zaki. Zaki Sheikh? MashaAllah, MashaAllah, he got very good crowd here for him, MashaAllah. Now, how old are you, brother? 10. MashaAllah, he's the 10. What are you reciting?
Adhan.
He's reciting Adhan, inshallah. Okay. Okay. He's 10, MashaAllah. Ready? Whenever they said. Yes. Arams. Okay. Now everybody calm down. Just let him focus. Send a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله أشهد أن عليا حجة الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله فصل على محمد وآله الطاهرين
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعجل فرجهم. Ahsan. MashaAllah. That was brother Zaki Sheikh. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Well, I'm not going to talk about it too much because otherwise I won't be in by side, so don't consider that. But anyway, go to the next person now, and we represent Muhammad, mashallah, Mujahid, Adhan, Muhammad Ali. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. He's Muhammad Ali, Mujahid. He's a 9-year-old, mashallah. Good? Mashallah. Okay. Brother Akil? Okay, mashallah.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولله الحمد الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله صل على محمد أشهد أن أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين عليا ولي الله أشهد أن عليا حجة الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح هيا على خير العمل هيا على خير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله اللهم صل على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. I won't speak for the judges. I won't. Anyway, so now this Adhan competition from ages 5 to 10 is over. Now we have a next session we are going in, which is competition for the Adhan and Ayat al-Kursi. So now, okay, so the judges are saying right now, due to the lack of time, we are running very close. Yes, 5:50 almost. So we are going for the only Ayatul Kursi. Okay? So let's say if somebody, you don't have to, like, as Sheikh said, you don't have to say, you can read it as well if you want. They all. Yeah.
So those that we're going to do both, I would like you to do Ayatul Kursi, and those that we're going to do just Adhan, you do Adhan.
Okay, do the best, whatever your best. Okay, so inshallah we're gonna start the next session. Now I'm calling upon Mustafa Zaidi. I think he's not here. Mustafa Zaidi is not here. Okay. So now I'm calling Brother On Ali Dharsi. On Ali. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Muhammad. He just had his Ameen done. So mashallah. So he's gonna recite the Ayatul Kursi. Okay, how old are you?
12.
He's 12-year-old, and judges, Sheikh, he's gonna recite the Ayatul Kursi, inshallah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Send a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Huh?
Do I start?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض ما ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وخلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت يؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها الله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Send a loud salawat for Brother On Dharsi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Listen, kids, if you have done your part, you're done with the Adhan, it doesn't mean that you do not participate listening. Okay? So please participate in listening also how your elders are doing and learn from them, inshallah. Send a loud salawat for them. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajil farjo. Now I call upon Brother Zain Ali. Zain Ali. MashaAllah. Good job. Ready? Okay. How old are you?
12.
Brother Zain Ali is 12-year-old. Ready?
Yeah.
Come. But Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي أشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي، فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها. والله السميع العليم. الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور، والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات، أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون.
صلي على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Okay. Bar Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. Well done, mashallah. Listen, we are here to help each other, okay? Not to be scared of anything. You're not being judged over here by someone like, oh, you did something, or, you know, just calm down. So, okay, so you don't have to be shaky, like I don't know what's going on. So, not to be worried about, just calm down yourself and go easy. And whatever you're good at, do that one. Let's say if you want to do Adhan, you do Adhan. If you want to do Ayatul Kursi, you do Ayatul Kursi. And do not have any selfies here. Now let's say, now next brother we have quickly calling upon brother Kian Hassan Dijwani, right? I'm sorry. Okay, brother. So what you think, what do you want to do? Ayatul Kursi, mashallah. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. When they say, how old are you?
12.
Okay, this brother is also 12-year-old, mashallah, and he's going to do the Ayatul Kursi, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يئوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم. الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور الذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. MashaAllah. Please send a loud salawat for brother Kian. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjahum. MashaAllah, now I call upon brother Hisham Ali. Hisham, no, I won't say the last. Last name you call and I say the first two names. Okay. MashaAllah. So, brother, how old are you? He's also 12, MashaAllah. You twin? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, MashaAllah. So, brother Hisham Ali. Are you ready, brother? Brother Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Wait.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يعده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله علي العظيم
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil fadl. Okay, I can see some of my brothers, they have to recite, and now he's going to recite. What do you want to do? Come on, show me what you want. Yeah. Okay. Is Mama here?
Yes.
Okay, Mama here? Listen. I think he needs something to get done. So send a loud salawat for Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Now I call Brother Zain Ali. Please, Brother Zain Ali. Okay. Huh? Who is that? Was yours? She's Zain Ali. Okay, no worries. So right now, no one's Zain Ali here that who's supposed to go for Ayatul Kursi or Adhan, right? You went already. Okay, good. No problem. Now, next person is Hussain Jafri. Okay, mashallah. So what you going to do? Ayatul Kursi, mashallah. How old are you? 13, mashallah. He's 13, so when judges say, inshallah, he's going to start Ayatul Kursi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يهوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجوهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله العلي العظيم
ما شاء الله اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. ما شاء Allah, ما شاء Allah. Very nice. And now I will, can you please send a loud salawat for Brother Hussein Jafri? Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil far. Now I call upon Ali Mehdi. I won't say last name. What is that? Rupani, okay. I spell it wrong here, okay. So Brother Ali Mehdi Rupani, right? Okay, how old are you? 13, mashallah, teenager. Okay, now start the Ayatul Kursi, inshallah. So whenever the judges say, inshallah, then we'll start. Yes, Sheikh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يهود حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم
صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Could you please send another loud salawat for Ali Mehdi Rupani? I got that right. Okay. Now next one I will call upon Brother Muhammad Zain. Muhammad Zain, is he here? No one's here? Muhammad Zain, okay. Okay. So now I will call upon Brother Ayan Ali Bootwala. I was right. I got that right. Ayan Ali, right? Okay, good. I said your name right?
Yes,
How old are you?
13.
13, mashallah. So what do you want to do?
Ayatul Kursi.
I thought this. Please be seated. Calm down, okay? Not to be rushed. Take your time.
Alright.
13. He's 13-year-old. So whenever you guys say, inshallah. Ready?
Alright.
MashaAllah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله العلي العظيم
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil fajr. MashaAllah. Can you please send another loud salawat for brother Ayan, inshallah. Ayan Ali Bootwala. Send a loud salawat for him, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil. Now I call upon brother. We have only 4 more. Okay, so we are good? Okay. Price, okay. MashaAllah. Okay, so now the time is coming closer between you and prizes. Okay? So now, MashaAllah, we have just 4 more people in between you and prize. So now I call upon Brother John Mazhar. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil. How old are you? 14. MashaAllah, he's 14. And what you recite?
Ayatul Kursi.
Ayatul Kursi, MashaAllah. So whenever the judges say you are okay, good to go, inshallah. Good luck. He's John Mazhar. Okay. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما فالأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض وما يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إكراه في الدين قد بين الرشد من الغي، فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام ولا فصل، والله سميع عليم. والله وليزين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور، والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون.
صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. MashaAllah. Jazakallah. MashaAllah. And as I said before, we are not here for some kind of a gold medal or something, and we are here to appreciate each other and inshallah move forward and help each other so we can learn. We all in learning process. Myself also, and Sheikh also, he never said that he knows everything. He said always that he's a student of this university. So inshallah, we are all in learning process. Inshallah, this point is that we learn better and then come forward again. Not to be just do once and then stay back thinking about it how I did. Just do it, practice again, and then come forward again. Again and again and again, inshallah. Send a loud salawat for Brother John Mazhar. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. As soon as the iftar time is coming closer, everybody's salawat is going more slower. It's going more. So you have to send a loud salawat so you get a good iftar. Send a loud Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now I call upon next Brother Ahsan Shigri. Is Brother Ahsan Shigri is here? Okay. He said it twice. Haider Zaidi. Brother Haider Zaidi is here? MashaAllah, okay. Yeah, he's here. Come on. Bismillah. How old are you? 15. MashaAllah. He's 15-year-old? Yes. So he just turned 15. So MashaAllah. Ready? Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صدق الله العلي العظيم
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ashhadu. MashaAllah, Brother Haider Zaidi, please send a loud salawat for Brother Zaidi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjahum. Now, as you see, the mic is also roza lag raha hai mic ko bhi na, wo gire ja raha hai. So lihaza, now I will not take more time of you. Now we are going toward the judges because we finished this one also, and let's see what they decide. Who is the first, second, third in first competition for the Adhan? And can you please, we go toward the judges, or how are you doing? So brother, yes, please. I will call upon Brother Sheikh Bilal, Maulana Bilal, so he will come here, and inshallah, so, I'm sorry.
So did everybody who wanted to participate, did they get a chance to participate? Is there anyone who didn't get a chance to participate? Age range. So, a couple of points, right? My first point to you guys is this. When you were standing up here, who was scared? You can tell the truth. Who was scared? Who got scared up here? Who got nervous? That's not a bad thing, actually. It's a good thing. Being nervous, being scared keeps you honest. It makes you work hard, but it also should remind you that when I'm standing up here, guess who else gets scared sometimes? So what does that mean? How should you behave when you're sitting there? Now you guys understand what it feels like, right? So when you're sitting in a majlis and you're sitting there talking and chit-chatting, now you know what it feels like when you're standing up here and everybody else is talking and chit-chatting. So always be kind to the person who's reciting and speaking, because now you know it's scary, it's hard to do. So we pay attention. The other thing, why did we pick these two things? Who can give me an idea? Why did we pick Adhan and Ayatul Kursi? Go ahead, on. No? Ali Mahdi. Okay, interesting. All right. Well, first and foremost, the Adhan. Oh, and you got an idea? Okay, that's fair too. The Adhan is so recommended that if you started your namaz and you were reading Alhamdulillah and you hadn't read Azan, it's actually recommended for you to break your namaz and go recite the Azan first. When you recite the Azan, you're announcing what is your faith and who are you as a person and what do you believe. And it's one of the most important things that we have the ability to do and take advantage of. Which is why it's important that everyone should know the Azan, because it's an announcement of my faith and who I am. And everyone here is, alhamdulillah, is a Muslim and a lover of Ahlul Bayt. And to declare that is an important value to possess. 2, Ayatul Kursi. Ayatul Kursi is the most powerful verses of the Holy Quran. It is so incredibly recommended to recite Ayatul Kursi. Did you know? I don't think you guys know this one. Are you guys ready? Are you listening? You want to hear this, because if you don't hear this, it's going to bother you. You ready? Ayatul Kursi is so valuable that if you read Ayatul Kursi in a room, Shaitan cannot bother you in that room for 30 days. If you read that Ayatul Kursi once, in a room. So you should read it in every room, and in this room, Shaitan won't bother us for a very, very long time because we read Ayatul Kursi a lot. But that's one of the important benefits, that it's one of the most powerful verses of the Quran, and it protects you from the attacks of shaitan. So who here doesn't want to be protected from shaitan? Everybody wants to be protected. So we teach our children how to recite Ayatul Kursi, that if ever you feel scared, ever you feel worried, ever you feel that shaitan is bothering you, you always have a tool to protect yourself. And you always have a way of remembering Allah that's very special and important. Now, there are gifts for everybody for participating, and I want to thank you all for participating, and it's important that you participate because this is how you improve. This is how you do better. So never be afraid that, oh, if I come here and I don't do good, I'll be embarrassed. That's not the point. Because going through it once will make you better for it the second time. If you never go through it, you'll never learn the experience. So we have gifts for everybody, and then Maulana Anwar himself, who was supposed to be here but he asked me to come in his stead, actually sent $5 for everybody who recited today. So how about we recite a loud salawat for Maulana Anwar. Let's recite a louder one that he stays healthy and safe with us for a long time. Good job. One of the most important things always to remember is that whenever we recite the Quran, our family members and our relatives that came before us, that brought Islam to us and taught us about Islam, are the reason why we love the Quran. So, before you guys get your gifts, I want everyone to take a moment and to recite one Surah Fatiha, 3 times Qul Huwallah, for all of our marhumeen who got us this far and gave us the tawfiq of learning the Quran. So one Surah Fatiha, 3 times Qul Huwallah, recite now.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now I would request Sheikh also.
They're working on the winner still. Oh, they want. So this is just a general gift. First, second, third place.
So let's just like move into that and
यार वो तो पता नहीं कितना लंबा होना यार वो तो आधा पौना घंटा मुझे लगना है उसके लिए. That's a different issue.
So it's all right.
So some people have to leave as well too. So they want to get the gifts anyway, right? So we'll give them the gifts, the ones who have to leave. So everybody can get their gift. All right. Start with the youngest one.
MashaAllah.
Who's going to share?
I'll share with you, Sheikh Bilal. So long.
Okay, now first of all, listen to me. I don't need a mic, okay? I can be more louder than mic. So at least listen to me, everybody, please. Now Maulana will give the gifts, and brother Abbas here, he's gonna give the gift to the Maulana, and inshallah you give it. We will distribute everybody, whoever has recited here. So first of all, I call upon brother Ali Raza. Ali Raza. Okay, I will. Okay. And now, mashallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Second one, I have Raza Hussain and the Heather Hussain. They are not here, so somebody will give it to them, inshallah. So send a loud salawat for them. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. Next one, I have Mujtaba Raza. Mujtaba Raza, mashallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now Mr. Qasim Abbas Zaidi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah. Now I have Sayyid Shuja Jafri. MashaAllah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyid Ahmad Jafri. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Let's move this transition fast. Now I have Muhammad Azlan. Muhammad Azlan. Okay, so somebody will hold on to him. Muhammad Azlan's gift, inshallah. Next one I have, I think Brother John Abbas Merchant was not here, right? Okay. So next one, Ailan has, Alias, I'm sorry. Could you please, mashallah, come here. Ahil, yeah. Okay, so both of them, yeah, he's also, make sure, be honest, right? But Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat, Allahumma. Next one, I will call Muhammad Ali Zaidi. Muhammad Ali, mashallah, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli. Next one is Ali Jawad. Ali Jawad is here. Okay, somebody hold on to him for his gift, inshallah. So next one is Hadi Ramadan. Last name I won't say. Hadi Ramadan, mashallah. Okay. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa Now okay, mashallah. Now I'm calling for Zaki. Zaki Sheikh. Zaki. Okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Now Muhammad Mujahid. Muhammad Ali Mujahid. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now this is for the Ayatul Kursi one I have named for on Ali Dharsi. Zain Ali. When I call the name, everybody recite the salawat, please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So next one is Kian Hussain. Kian Hassan. MashaAllah. Azlan, okay, Azlan also. And there's Hisham Ali. Hisham Ali? Okay, he got it, okay. So now, next one is Zain Ali. He was Zain Ali. I think he was in here. Hassan Jafri. Hassan Jafri? Is he here? Sorry, Hussain Jafri. I'm sorry, I cut it out, so that's... Hussain Jafri, mashallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. हाँ किसका बताया ना अच्छा एक सेकंड Okay, there was Brother Ali Raza Jafri also because he was not remember he was not in a assigned list. No worries, but we no worry. Okay, one thing remember, always remember, if something occurs, some some mistake happen, it's not on purpose somebody is doing it. As he was not registered somehow, but we have him recite the Adhan, so mashallah he got his gift also. Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Okay. Now next one is Ali Mehdi Rupani. Thank you, brother. Sheikh is helping me with the last name especially. Okay. Okay, now next one is Muhammad Zain. Muhammad Zain, is he here? John. Yeah, Ayan Ali. And Ayan Ali also. John is here. John also. Masha Ayan is not here? Oh, he got, okay, mashallah. Last but not least, Haider Zaidi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad muajjal far, mashallah, ahsan. Okay, now Let's say if they have a reward for all the kids, they didn't even participate, but they're sitting over here and listening. Everybody got the gift, whoever participated, right? Okay, everybody, all the rest of the kids, they just jump on shit. I'm sorry, just take the gift. Come over, mashallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa mashallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This is Sheikh distributing, so next time he can trap you also. Okay? So Sheikh distributing this, for you iftar. Adult who participated, they get a gift of salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Now you need something else? Nah. You see, I got you. Okay. Now, mashallah, now let's see if the first, second, third winner, if they're done, because they're working on it and they're really working very hard.
Assalamu alaikum. While the judges are tabulating the results, a special thank you for Brother Ali Dharsi, who actually came up with the idea and actually spent quite a bit of time putting all of this together. So on behalf of Icon Management, a special thank you to Brother Ali Dharsi, and obviously Chan Bhai and everyone else will say thank you to the judges for being here, especially Sheikh Bilal. But you know, on behalf of Icon Management, this is the first time we've had the Quran competition, the Adhan competition, and it wouldn't have happened without his thought to put it together. So thank you very much, Ali. It's really appreciated.
Thank you very much, Brother Muhammad Ali, and good words of you. Now I'll call.
The session that he was supposed to have with the kids, he's going to go right into
it,
and then after he finishes, we're going to announce the winners.
Okay, so now nobody's leaving from here so far, right? Everybody's going to do the iftar here, inshallah, right? Everybody's going to do the iftar, okay. Now, while we have Sheikh here, Sheikh Bilal here, why don't we take some advantage out of it and listen to his good words? What do you say? Yes? Send a loud salawat for him. Allahumma.
Why don't we come a little closer? It's an interactive
So do you want to do results now? Or do we, well, we'll wait until the adults get here for Salat and then we'll do it later. Alright, okay. Now the results now too. Not at this time. This is more about, okay. Let me explain what we're talking about. I'll tell you afterwards when everybody gets here. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. So the reason we're having this conversation, or the reason we took the time and picked this topic is, as you grow up and you're in school, one of the discussions that comes up very often is, how was the world created? And there's this discussion that schools teach that the world was created by the process of evolution. Do you guys know what evolution is? Who knows what evolution, who can give me, define evolution for me? Okay. So the argument that's presented in school quite often, and it's considered a scientific argument, though it's really not, is the idea that the world came into existence on its own, and then by itself life was created, and life then changed and evolved, and something became a crocodile, something became a tree, and something became a human. And I say that all of this happened by itself, and there's no God. Islam obviously doesn't believe this. Islam believes that Allah is there and Allah is the one who brought everything into existence. Now, to understand how we can look at the world and see that though we see all of these different things, that Allah brought them all into existence and creation, is what Islam wants us to learn and understand. And that to know that Allah exists and Allah is the creator of everything. The argument that life began on its own and it had nothing to do with Allah and it just happened by itself is called Darwinian evolution, because there was a guy by the name of Charles Darwin who saw that animals change and adapt to their environment, and he believed that one life came about and it adapted and changed into all these different things, and this is what the theory was designed to say. And that was the belief that they teach you in school, and school teaches you that God does not exist and all these things came about into existence on their own. There's a really simple story that I like to tell when explaining this concept. Do you guys want to hear a story? Everybody's okay with the story? Recite aloud salawat and I'll tell you a story. So, a long time ago there was a really smart scholar by the name of Allama Hilli. Allama Hilli was very smart. One of the things that Allama Hilli is credited with doing is he actually made the country of Iran, I think it's better like Shia. So one of the other stories that I'll tell you sometime is how the country of Iran today is a Shia country. How it became Shia was Allama Hilli made it Shia. But other than that, one of the things that Allama Hilli is credited for being very clever. And the king at that point in time, in Iran, used to have a very big court and very big scholars and people would come to visit the court. Kind of like today when you have the president, dignitaries from every country come to visit the president. In those times, people would come to visit the king. It happened that a Greek philosopher who was an atheist, meaning an atheist doesn't believe that God exists and believes that evolution brought everything into existence and everything just came into existence on its own, came to the court of the king at the time and said to the king, I am a Greek philosopher who has disproven the existence of God to everyone. I've come here to debate your best scholars to prove to you that God doesn't exist and your religion is a ploy that you have made against humanity to enslave people. The king turned to his viziers and said, uh-oh, what do we do now? And the vizier said, we've heard Allama Hilli is nearby and he's really smart. Why don't we call Allama Hilli and have him debate with this Greek philosopher who believes in atheism? So sure enough, the king says, that's a good idea. Send one of the viziers. So one of the viziers goes out, and in one of the villages nearby, Allama Hilli was there, and they went to go visit Allama Hilli, and they said, hey, Allama Hilli, the king is asking if you'll debate this Greek atheist philosopher. Allama Hilli said, sure. They said, Allama Hilli, when should we schedule the debate for? He says, schedule it for Friday at 5 o'clock. He said, okay. They go back to the court of the king, and they say to the king, Allama Hilli has agreed to debate Friday at 5 o'clock. The king makes the announcement, because now if a Greek philosopher is coming to debate, everybody wants to see this debate. So the court of the king is big. king puts out posters, Friday, 5 o'clock, come listen to the debate between a Greek philosopher and Allama Hilli. And all the people come because they're curious. They want to see that Islam gets proven right and this philosopher gets proven wrong. Everybody wants to see their guy win. So they schedule the debate, and 5 o'clock comes. Everybody fills into the court of the king. The Greek philosopher comes and sits in a chair, but no Allama Hilli. Allama Hilli doesn't show up. 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30. Everybody's just sitting and waiting, but no Allama Hilli. Eventually, 2.5 hours later, Allama Hilli shows up to the debate. And when he walks in, the atheist is like, I feel disrespected. How dare this guy waste my time like this? And the king is offended. He says, I'm the king. You wasted my time too. I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours as well. So the king tells the vizier, ask him, why is he late? So in the middle of a full court of people, Allama Hilli stands there and he says, listen, I'm late because, well, I was pretty far away, and to come here I had to cross a river. So I got to the river when I needed to cross it, and there was no boatman there, there was no boat there. In those days what would happen is there would be a ferry. So a guy with a little boat would stand there, take some money from you, and take you across the river. But Allama Hilli says there was no boatman there, so I stood there and I waited. And I waited, and I waited, until eventually no boatman came, but a tree fell in the water. And then eventually the tree broke up and made the shape of a boat. So I got in the boat, and then all of a sudden the boat took me across the river. So that's why I had to wait for the boat to come into existence for me to be able to get here, and that's why it took me such a long time to get here. So the atheist, being offended, he says, you expect me to believe that a boat came into existence by itself and you had to wait for that boat to come into existence for you to get here? What kind of a fool do you take me for? Allama Hilli smiles and he says, you can't believe that a boat can come into existence by itself, but you want to debate me that the earth came into existence by itself? Boro Baba, go, forget it, there's no debate here. So, you see, the lesson that Allama Hilli was teaching in that instance, the discussion that he was making in that instance, was the example of showing that when we think of a chair, when we think of a fan, when we think of a table, we can't imagine that it came into existence by itself. When we look at it, we can see that someone designed it, someone built it, someone made it for it. But when it comes to the earth and the world, it's so big with so many different animals and things, we have a hard time believing that it could come into existence because someone created it. But Allah is that powerful that Allah can make everything and keep track of everything. So, is it on? Okay. So, the argument of evolution versus Allah is that the people who believe in evolution, they have a hard time imagining that this giant world, all of these things, there could be someone who's so powerful that can make them all. And so they say, if I can't imagine someone who can make all of these things, then it's not possible that somebody made all of these things and they just came into existence by themselves. But there are some problems with Darwinian evolution that we know for a fact means that it's not physically possible. First and foremost, to understand, and this is why the argument, you have to understand the argument that'll be presented, right? So when you sit in science class, I'm not telling you to fight with your science teacher. I'm trying to teach you what the problem with that thought process is, why Islam disagrees with it. First and foremost, Darwin himself didn't believe that God doesn't exist. Darwin himself believed that Allah exists. Darwin's a very pious Christian man, and when they told him, by your theory that things adapt, we believe that they just came about into existence on their own and they became all these different animals, Darwin said, I don't believe in this. He says, I don't believe in this. I believe that Allah exists, that God exists, and He created everything. So Darwin himself didn't agree with this theory. Two was, in the argument of evolution, there is a discussion of what's called inorganic material and organic material. Inorganic material is all of the elements on the periodic table of elements. They're all of the elements that exist in this world. They're all of the things that are used to make everything else. Those are called inorganic because they're not alive. There's no explanation in evolution, if it happened by itself, how something that wasn't alive suddenly became alive. Like if today I take a pile of all these raw materials, they don't suddenly become a human being. I can take all of the material, I know what's in a human being, I know all of the elements that are in a human being. If I take them and I put them in a pile, they don't become cells, they don't become a person, they don't come to life. Evolution doesn't explain how did life begin. It just says that it just happened automatically, magically. The third part of the problem with the Darwinian evolutionary theory is the idea that Darwin himself didn't understand how complex cells are. So Darwin used to think that human beings and everything are made of Play-Doh. You just kind of take a whole bunch of these cells and you put them together in a human being, or it could be a bird, or it could be this, or it could be that. But what we've learned since is that cells are very, very complicated. They have a lot of moving parts and a lot of pieces and a lot of different elements that come together, that the cell, for example, that's in your brain is very different than the cell that's in your finger, which is very different than the cell that's in your eyeball, which is very different than the cell that's in your stomach. So how did all these different cells come about? Evolution has no answer for these things. So when we hear the concept of evolution, we look at the world and we imagine the idea that could this all have happened by itself? Could this have all come into existence on its own? It's not possible. Allah, on the other hand, tells us, He says, look at the earth and look at everything that I created and look and understand that I am the one who created something that's so complex and so special and so unique that no one else could do it. When we look, for example, and we'll talk about it, so today's lecture actually that I prepared as well too is on Surah Shams, and Surah Shams talks about proving the existence of Allah by the way He explains it. Gets into all of the different ideas that even the existence of the earth that exists today is something that if Allah didn't do it, it couldn't be physically possible. That the idea of where the earth exists and what elements are present on the earth and what we can utilize is all because Allah put it exactly where it needs to be. The earth, we know the exact distance it is from the sun is what allows it to exist in the way that it does. The moon in the exact position and the exact format, all these things tell us that someone designed it and made it come together perfectly. So whether we look at the stars in space, we recognize that Allah is present. Whether we look at ourselves as human beings, we see within us the complexity of how Allah made us as human beings. And we see, for example, in nature that Allah designed everything to work perfectly. You guys know what an ecosystem is? What's an ecosystem? It's an environment that exists entirely and perfectly. What happens if you remove one piece of that environment? Falls apart. So now, for example, Allah talks about bees in the Holy Quran, and He explains the detail of how the bees are the ones that produce a liquid that is beneficial for you, and they help to pollinate all the fruit. And what did we learn recently in the past 20, 30 years? That if bees disappear, do we have any food? No, there's no food if there's no bees. We need bees everywhere for them to do the work that they do, otherwise things wouldn't exist. They produce honey too, there you go. All of these attributes are things that Allah created for us to be able to understand that He is present, and that believing that Allah doesn't exist is something that is a lie that people tell themselves. So this is where we start the conversation on the idea between learning about the idea and understanding that when we hear the concept of evolution, there are certain problems with the theory of evolution that deny the fact that Allah exists and they can't be answered by science themselves. As a matter of fact, one of the things that we've learned as science has progressed is that science is always proving that Allah exists. Because it's showing us things that no human being can physically possibly do, but that they were done very specifically and precisely. Do you guys have any questions? No? Questions? Yeah.
So like you said that if you take like a pile of like cells or junk or something, that it can't come alive, but like, can it still come alive from like Allah's will?
Well, that's Allah making it happen. That's how we came to life. Right? So even a human being, right? Who's heard of the Frankenstein? Do you know what the story of Frankenstein is? The idea is that a human being could make someone come alive. That's the story of Frankenstein. That if you took all of the body parts and you put them together, you could hit it with electricity and suddenly it would come to life. Right? I mean, it's told as a horror story, but that's really what the idea was that we can make human beings come to life. What's the problem with that? Why can't we make human beings come to life? What's missing? Yeah, soul. What's a soul? You can't measure it, you can't see it, you can't touch it. It's not, so this is the beauty of what Allah's creation is. He says, look, the material, this is one of the proofs that we have that Allah exists, that we're not just material, that the material to come to life has to have a soul in it. Allah explained this when He created Nabi Adam, that He says, وَإِذَا نَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي فَقَعُوا السَّاجِدِينَ, that when I put within it a soul, it will come to life, and when it comes to life is when I want you to do sajda to it. This explanation tells us that every human being has two pieces. One is a body, and the other is a soul. The purpose of Islam is to balance and teach us how to take care of our soul and to take care of our body. But if it was something that comes into existence on its own, we should be able to know, where does the soul come from, how does the soul work, how do we make a soul, how do we break a soul, what do we do with these things? But we don't know these things, which tells us that Allah is the one who is present, that helps create the soul and bring it into existence so that the body can be alive and so that people are alive. And that's the difference between someone who's alive and dead. So an easy question that, for example, asks us the validity of evolution is, what's the difference between someone who's alive and dead? It's a soul. The cells are still alive. When a human being dies, the cells are still alive, but the human being is no longer alive. So what brings that human being alive, and how does that come into existence? Adi Mahdi, you got a question? Can human cloning be possible? There's a few different meanings for that, right? One is the idea that, for example, you make an entire human being out of a cell that exists in another person. That is not likely to be possible because it brings something to life. It needs a soul, and there's no way for that soul. But then there's the other process where, for example, they take an embryo that eventually becomes a human being and they duplicate that, and that's possible. So it depends. There's different ways of defining that question of, can you clone a human being? Now, the way that they show you in movies, no, we can't do that. There's something like that. It's essentially, it's a, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. There's not going to be, for example, a machine and there'll be a Sheikh Bilal number 2 over here. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's only one you get. You only get one. Any other questions? So, okay, well, and robots can be brought back to life again, that's fair. Will robots ever replace human beings? What do you guys think? Believe it or not Elon Musk, okay. No, so these are questions that can be asked, and there are fears that are played upon by people, but it's a machine that's designed by a person, and it's a tool that works, and it works because of the information that we give it, and it works as well as we let it work. But Allah's creation is Allah's creation. Allah's creation is not to be replaced like that. All right. So the point of this conversation was not to make it an incredibly long conversation, but was to talk about the idea and the fundamental that you're going to be exposed to atheistic ideas and principles that tell you to look at the world and believe that Allah doesn't exist. However, Islam is very confident in the existence of Allah, and you should be too. And when we use our intellect and look at the world, we can acknowledge and see that Allah exists and that there has to be someone who is very powerful. It should remind you of the story of Nabi Ibrahim. In the time of Nabi Ibrahim, people used to worship different things. And they used to worship the sun and the stars and the moon. And Nabi Ibrahim, when he went to them, he sat with them and he said, oh, you worship this? Is this God? And then when the sun came up and the stars went away, he says, how can it be God if it leaves and it's not strong enough to remain? And then he looked at the sun and he said, the sun should be God. But then the sun set as well too and went away. And he showed and said that this can't be Allah. Allah has to be someone who's always there. So it's an important lesson to learn. All right. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Sallu ala Muhammad. Do you guys know the winners? You guys want to know? All right, and then we'll take a short break after that and we'll have a lecture. All right. All right. All right. Let's do our winners here. So, in our Adhan competition, do we have additional prizes for them, or that'll be later on? Oh, wow, additional. Wow. I think I won 3rd place. So let's do our third place winners. Our third place winner in the Adhan competition is Muhammad Ali Zaidi. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Salli ala. All right. Our third place winner in the Quran competition is Ayan Bootwala. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Okay, but recite a salawat for him as well too. Our second place winner in our Adhan competition was Zaki Sheikh. तो आप उसके लिए पकड़ लें तुझे ला लो आ जाओ Our second place winner in the Quran competition is Kian Devjiani. Allahumma Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. All right. Our first place winner in the Adhan competition was Muhammad Ali Mujahid. Good job. And our first place winner in the Quran competition, you guys want to do a drum roll? All right, go ahead. You guys can do a drum roll. Our first place winner in the Quran competition, Haydar Zaidi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. All right, for all of the winners, our first, second, and third place winners, let's recite aloud, salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. All right, all the winners, come up for a picture. Judges as well, too. Yeah. We'll do a group picture after that, so 2 pictures. Yeah, they'll get a picture too, don't worry. I don't know, I didn't tabulate.
Who else is the winner?
Just go 5 seconds out over here. Adhan one on the one side and the other one on the other side.
Who was in Adhan? Okay, all right. So now all the kids, you guys stay here. You guys stay here. No, all the kids, all the kids. Go. Since all the kids go. What you guys do is come on. Sit down, sit down. Go ahead, Joe. Okay, thank you. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you. Sallu ala Muhammad.
Please keep your gift safe, okay? Don't lose them. Keep your gift safe in your bag.
That's an easy $100 and something.
All right, once more, thank you very much. Thanks for the judges. And loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.